Here we are trying to predict the future of communication using patterns from the past ways of communication. Human communication has transformed from smoke signals, drum beats, and letters to now social media. The emotions and patience of humans also changed with each stage of communication in the past. Privacy concerns also changed from time to time. We can discuss each stage one by one and trying to decode more about emotions, patience, and privacy. Smoke signals can attract literally everyone, so it's kind of mass communication. Just like drum beats, so the time can be days in terms of drum beats. Smoke, even though it's instant, sometimes that can take days too. Emotions are on the average. Languages are supposed to be not formed, and emotions are basically survival instinct. And limited messages can be provided, only observable by nearby stage. Messengers on foot or horseback, pigeons for long distance messaging. The messages can be getting into wrong hands. Emotions are limited since there is a chance of message getting into wrong hands also. Letters are much more secure, so emotions are conveyed more. Here, emotions are very deep since the letters arrive with lot of replies to the previous letter. And there is a lot of waiting time for the emotions to build up. Emotions tend to grow and it is enhanced by the waiting time. Also, there is more patience. Due to waiting is common during those days, people doesn't get anxious, angry, or anything. Telegraph, fax, all made the communications faster. Yet, these don't have a privacy as letters. Also, emotions are lesser than letters. Usually, these are used for urgent reasons like death, marriage, birth, and so emotions kick in very fast. Emotions basically gone down on each stages of communication. Instagram, WhatsApp, Telegram, Snapchat are all sending instant messages within seconds. So if we don't get replies within few minutes, we get anxious, we get sad, worried, all those emotions kick in. We are so less patient compared to the past times. Future is going to be having a privacy concern since the message or communication is nearly timeless. And evolution of communication is being given a short note here. Let's take a look at smoke signals and drum beats slightly more. Smoke signals and drum beats were used by people in the early times, and it's the first form of communication because there was no languages in the ancient times. So it can transmit news of giving birth, marriage, childbirth, and also a message to soldiers to start anything, to start the war or anything like that. And we have the messengers and pigeons. Messengers are mostly used by the kings to send message from one king to another. So it can be the privacy issues are there, and the pigeons can travel a lot longer than others. So for long distance transport, we use pigeons, and for shorter distances, we use messengers on horseback or messengers on foot. Letters, as I told you in the previous. Letters have been used for communication since ancient times. The first recorded handwritten letter was written by Persian queen Antosa. So letters gives us the deep emotions, and there is a time to build up. So letters are considered the best era of communication because it gave the most patience and emotions. In terms of human evolution, this is the best time we got kicked in with most emotions. And instant messages kicked in. We have Instagram, WhatsApp, Snapchat, Telegram, all sorts of instant messengers killed our emotions in the in later stages of life. And future, just before that, we can see the smoke signal, pigeon, posting the letters and fax. We have baby calling, telephone, email, and this is the instant messenger, and this is the future Neuralink. We can say Neuralink is not the only chip manufacturing company. We have Paradromics, Emotive, Lumen, and Synchron. I'm very happy that there is a lot of people working on a brain chip, because we need competition to Neuralink, since the privacy is a big concern in the future. Let's say thought to thought. Future is going to be having privacy concerns, since the message or communication is nearly timeless. As I told you a few minutes before, thought-to-thought communication is possible with brain chips like Neuralink, Paradromics, Emotive, Lumen, and Synchron. Let's say the competition industry in the industries is very good, since this has a more various privacy concerns initially. Let's understand more with an example. John is an individual walking down the aisle, and he saw a beautiful girl. Her name is Emily. He thinks, oh, how beautiful she is. Let's say John and Emily are both having brain chips that are, let's say that's Neuralink. So BCI has the best integration with the X app, that previously called the Twitter. And John's X app will post that John feels Emily Richardson is beautiful. John doesn't even ask her name. John doesn't even said hi to her. But his ex will post, John feels Emily Richardson is beautiful. Or, I feel Emily Richard is beautiful. John, similarly, Emily's ex app will post, John's savior, Commander Emily's is beautiful. Or, you got complimented by John Savior. All the people related to both Emily and John will get notified directly into their brain, because brain chip is there. Just like Emily's parents get notified, John's parents get notified, John's friends, John's family, relatives, all get notified. Even the neighbors get notified that John has thought like Emily is beautiful. That's the possible privacy concern in the future after the chip plan. Because, but I feel that brain chips in the preliminary condition only, the privacy concerns will be a problem. I think in the future, if the Neuralink or any other brain chip like Lumen, Emotive, Synchron, Paradromics, all will get implanted in the future. So everyone is going to get hands on it a bit, because it's going to be a necessity in the future. So the problems will be fixed and addressed before we all get it implanted. But in the preliminary or beta stage, it will be a big concern. The privacy is going to be a big concern. Just like thought-to-thought communication is going to be a very big problem. But we can expand the knowledge. Let's say in the future we have a lot of things to learn, because we can't waste time on learning things that we can search in Google. Now we are learning and by hearting things that we can search on Google, because in the future we don't need that, because in the future we have chips implanted in our brain, and the Google is literally in our brain. We can just search what is pi, what is the value of pi. I get the answer just like that, and we can get everything with the thought. And there's no need to learn those things again. So people with Neuralink or emotive chips will be superior in the future, and people without the chip will get inferior. So that's also a concern in the future, and we don't need to learn a lot of things, and we can excel in the works with Neuralink. And just like the smartphones right now, Neuralink, emotive, and synchron, all those things will be our gadget in the future. So we are going to get implanted into the brain chips, and we are going to buy and upgrade every single maybe in a decade, maybe in every 5 years we get to upgrade. There will be budget friendly brain chips, there will be flagship brain chips, and there will be mid tier from their brain chips. So we are going to get upgraded with software updates, hardware updates. So in every single hardware updates, there may be people going to get surgery done and implanting the new chip. So that's also a kind of a good thing, because we are going to get updates, and there's a competition going on. There will be high competitions, and I'm hoping maybe Samsung, Google will also come into the play in the future, so we get more brain chips and competition into it. So the competition is very good, since we get more privacy concerns, and everything will be addressed. And emotions is going to be a big issue in the future, because emotion is almost getting over in the future, in the future, near future itself. I think probably there will be very less people with much human emotions than in the past. So, and I'm attaching the PDF in the description for you to go through the PPT I had presented now, and I'm going to decode more about the feature in the upcoming videos. Let's decode the feature together. Comment down what you feel about the feature. Do you think that the privacy is a big concern? What do you think about Neuralink and emotive, synchron? And do you think Samsung ever gonna start building or research on brain chips, or even Google or Apple? I'm excited about the brain chips. Are you excited? There's a lot of things to ask on. Comment down below, and that's all we have to know. And thank you.